Are we doing this? Okay. Hey, everybody. Oh God. Oh my. Welcome to San Diego Comic Con, everybody. It's me. It's your buddy Jeff, and I'm so excited to join you from my beautiful, illustrious hotel on Coronado Island, right behind San Diego Convention Center. Just an easy ferry across the way to come in here, and we are going to open a first edition 94 Marvel Universe box. This is the last box that I didn't, or it's the first set that I didn't buy when I was a kid. And so we're going to go through these and we are going to open these up. Little, it's not a great sign. Hold on. Uh-oh, these might be bricked. Oh, God, okay. Did I get a bricked box of cards for $200? I was afraid these would be bricked. They're sticky. Let's see if they're bricky. This is a huge bummer. I spent way too much money on these cards. So we have Terex. I mean, they're not. It's fine. Desmond Klein, that like fake Punisher. All right, so they're sticky, but they're not bricked. So we have Fall from Grace. You got Ben Folds. So we have right here Games Master. They seem okay. The cards seem fine for the most. Yeah, no paper loss. That's actually super surprising. Snake Root. This was just like comics had really started to fall apart. We have Sync here. I'm also, by the way, like, not much, just the Fear. We have Hella 2099. And these are like going to be storyline cards. So I am coming to you. This is my bed. I'm in a no frills motel in Coronado. So I got enough space to move around, put my stuff up, and then you know, it's a nice little spot. Very grateful to be here. Love being in San Diego. Obviously, I'm going to be working my way across the city. Morbius, we love that. We have people that are in the Morbius train on the Jeff Has Cool Friends Patreon, patreon.com/JeffMay. Gets you early access. We have, yeah. Yeah, so the bald Electro, we see a little bit of stickiness of paper loss here. So, all right, well, we got our first hollow etch foil card. Hopefully this doesn't. It looks good. Our Power Blast. We see some white flecks, but other than that, it looks like a pretty decent card. So at least that's going to be good. And most of these cards will be salvageable, but man, for the amount of money I paid for this box, like, I'm a little bit bummed at the effort it's going to take to get into these cards. To be 100% honest here. But you know what? That's just we play the hand that we're dealt, right? Where's the rest of these? We got the Electra, and then we have Shriek and the Doppelganger, but again, we see that paper loss right there. Not great. You know, actually, the guys I bought the box from, though, they're here. I'm gonna walk up to them and be like, hey, by the way, that box I bought from you was bricked to shit. And then I'll send them the link to this. They're like really nice guys. Beast, apparently. Oof, this is fun. It's weird that hold on, can I like angle this up a little bit? Then you can see more of my room. That's cool. I don't like that. Maximum Carnage was, what was it, 94? Yeah, kind of around this time, yeah. Yeah, so obviously we're looking for, you know, the good stuff. We're looking for the etch cards. We see, I feel like maybe I should just peel them from the back here. So we have that Hitman, that other Punisher. This was from Suicide Run, I believe. We have Legacy. Heimdall 2099. Oh, thank God. Darkhawk. More fake Punishers. Oh, this will be good. Spider-Man 2099. So this wouldn't be his rookie card because he had that 2099 foil card in Series 4. Ghost Rider. This is a really cool looking card. So obviously, damage. This is really frustrating. Thunderstrike. I'm also like, I'm leaning, and then Warrant. So there we go. Okay, we're working through here. We're getting it done. We're gonna be praying for our cards the whole way through. Yeah, I mean, that really is. So like one of the biggest problems with this era is this is the post-Image Comics era, where Marvel thought that their big way to survival would be to just make Image style characters. And here's the thing about Image style characters, they're usually really bad. We have a Ron Lim Thanos. I'm going to get this signed by my good friend Ron Lim later today or maybe tomorrow, as well as maybe this Punisher 2099. Oh, we got an acetate card coming up. We have Gambit by Andy Kubert. That's pretty sick. And how about a suspended animation Human Torch? How prodigious. How yellow. How yellow it is. Like here, this is over the white. And it's just been sitting in a pack. No sun at all. I wonder how that would grade. You know, like I wonder what an acetate card would grade like when it's just kind of like yellowed out like that. So we have a Demo Goblin, Cloak, and Night Watch. Yeah, this is Maximum Carnage right here. Gotta love Night Watch. They're like, let's make a Spawn. Let's just make a Spawn. Ugh. Oh, it kills me every time. Ghost Rider by Adam Kubert, though. That's pretty sick. Gambit and Quicksilver. This is Fatal Attraction. So this is that one where Wolverine gets his... Oh, God, look at they're just so... Oh. Oh, this poor Daredevil. Look at all the damage. Look at all the paper loss on that card. Oh. And this Gambit and Quicksilver. Junk. Junked. Here, let's... not a good sign. Not a good sign to hear a crack that loud. Oh. Yeah, I will see the guys and tell them, like, hey, man, these cards are brick to shit, bro. Black Wolf. Firestar and Carnage. Right. Does it say who the artists are on the back of these things? No, it doesn't. Brimstone Love. Cyclops. Crystal, Cyclops, Psylocke, Paper Loss. You can see the white dots all over these cards. In the trash. A weird Jean Grey. It's weird, right? Like, oh, look. And it's a Silver Surfer. With Paper Loss. Here we go. I was hoping because these were like, you know, a standard set. You know, I was hoping because that these were like, you know, they weren't like a masterpieces or anything. They wouldn't have been coated in an epoxy. But nope. We do get a couple that are loose here. So we have a Punisher 2099. Can't believe they still have Italians in 2099. We have Payback. We have M. Is that Chris Bacalo M, I think. And Loki 2099. He has a mustache in 2099. Up here we have The Thing by Derek Robertson and Andrew Peepoy. That's a nice team up here. Oh, we got another acetate, suspended animation. Silver Surfer's yellowed ass. I think that this box of cards, this has really certainly turned into sort of ashes in my mouth that I was really excited about opening these. And this might be the worst investment that I've made in cards, that we've done so far. It's not that they're bad cards. It's just that it was a waste of money because they're so damaged. And, I don't normally spend this much money. Let me see that real quick. Yes. Yeah, they do look like they're suspended in pity. To spend as much money as I did to get cards in this sort of condition is not great. Doom 2099. So we have a Blood Ties, U.S. Agent, Decking a Dude. We have a Night Thrasher. All right, a J. Lee Blade is pretty sick, though. Doctor Strange. Colossus when he was an acolyte, so he counts as a super villain. We have a Drax. Oh, but he lost his gold. Look, see, like the gold. See how it says Blood and Thunder? They usually have like a more pronounced gold here. Like, look. It's so weird. Banshee. And Fall from Grace Venom. That's pretty sick, though. All right. Like, that's how these cards are doing these days. All right. Here, this one seems extra thick. Let's see what's in this dumbass pack of cards here. Freeze frame, freeze frame, freeze frame, freeze frame. Carnage, sick. Sabretooth by Andy Kubert, sick. Deathlock, sick. Bishop and Colossus, it's pretty sick. Salome, sick. Jesus, like. Oof. All right, let's just pull off the Band-Aid here. We got a Giant Man. Good art, though. Yeah, that Carnage looked pretty good. A Damaged Hulk. In the Trapper. Freeze Frame Gambit. That's obviously, of course, because it's a cool card, it has to be damaged. And that fucking card. All right. We have a Shadow Cat that has the most paper loss I've ever seen. And another card stuck to it. Oh, of course, Spider-Man. Why would we want a Spider-Man card? Why would we want that? Why would we want Spidey to make his way through here? And a freeze framed Silver Surfer that is, of course, damaged all to hell. Oh, God. I spent $200 on this box. Doc is saying if I pulled an Exodus, it'll justify the cost. Will it, Doc? Will it? All right. So we have a Blaze, a Chimera, another Derek Robertson, a Blood Ties, Exodus, and Black Knight. So there's Exodus getting stabbed in the heart. Cerebra. Somehow not damaged. Oh, nope, damaged on the leg. We got a Juggernaut coming up. Let's see what the damage looks like. None, but boy, did they go old school in the look of that one. That's an interesting... this guy. Oh, thank God we got all these X-Men 2099 characters. This Maximum Carnage Venom is sick as fuck, though. Yeah, I loved when the Avengers had those matching leather jackets because it's just like they look so stupid. Namor and Siren and Shatterstar. I always loved that Rob Liefeld loved to put characters in boxing headgear. It's very funny to me. Yeah, like I'm realizing now even like the writing from the other packs transferred onto these packs. We're going to have a sexy invisible woman, maybe drawn by Paul Ryan, maybe? We have Vigil from Suicide Run. Penance. It's a cool looking card. Jesus, they're all just so... Moondragon? Gee, how come she never made it into the Guardians movie? Jubilee by Chris Bacallo. So Dre will be happy. There's no damage on this one. Ravage 2099. That's the one they let Stan Lee create, and he made the worst character. And that's kind of... We have a Rogue freeze frame that, of course, has damage. Good for us. Good for us. Vengeance, that's sick. X-Force, Richter Warpath, Boomer, and Feral. Fatal Attractions. And an Invisible Woman. Not by Paul Ryan. It looks like maybe Steve Lieber. It was an interesting choice to make her dress like that. I mean, I get why they did it, but also, like, come on, guys. What are we doing here? All right. A couple more packs to fight through as we're trying to figure out what the H is going on with this. All right. We got a hologram, it looks like, here. Can't wait to see. Oh, that's that Thor that looks absolutely ridiculous. Look at how fucking stupid he looks. Jesus. Chamber looks cool. Doom 2099. Also cool. So what do we got here? Cool. Cool. So we have... a weirdly damaged hologram. Like, there's something on it. The Cyclops is kind of neat. Power Blast. It would probably not gem, but maybe a 9 or something. It's probably not worth sending in. I'm really disappointed in this box. Let's try to see if we can use another card to clear off whatever this... Yeah, it's like there's like a crust on this thing or something. And there's also like a little divot on the top of the card. It's a cool looking hologram, man. It would be really cool if I could, because it's not like a regular card that you can just clean. It's just a card covered in some weird crap. Looks good. It would have been cool if it wasn't an absolute damaged piece of garbage. You're just like go through and you're like opening a thing, or like you're like excited about something and you've been sitting on something, you're waiting for it, and then you finally go to do it and you're just like, this is way worse. See, I thought about that with the rubbing alcohol. And that's a great point, Logan, except like I feel like rubbing alcohol will screw up the hologram itself. Shatterstar. Ooh, this thing's damaged to hell, this Quicksilver. Look at that corner. Dinged up. Oh no. We got a Venom. That is... Oh, good. You can see the white little bits on the back of the Shatterstar, so you know they're going to be right there. Cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. I should just go and beat the shit out of the guys that sold me this box. I wouldn't actually do that, by the way. Don't be psychos. I wouldn't actually ever do that to a person. But all right, a freeze frame. Is it damaged? Probably. I don't see it, but well, down at the bottom. So, like, basically, like, I was hoping that there would be something that we could jam out of this box, and it seems like that's not going to be an option. So freeze frame, when we say a freeze frame, it means that they're going to take a picture and then put it over like a photograph usually. So the other freeze frames have been like the characters drawn over a photo. Oh, Bishop, look at your hair. Bishop's got afro puffs in this hair. This is the Lady of Rage. Yeah, there's like... Man, that Hobgoblin's sick, though. I wonder who drew that. SB. I know SBM. We have a nice Scarlet Witch of the Image era. So they tried to extra sexy her up and make her look super weird. And we get ourselves a Morbius. All right, couple more packs to go through, folks. And just so everybody knows, because I am aware that the June packages have not been completed yet, I actually brought my stuff with me. So when I have downtime in my hotel room, I will be working on those. So don't worry about that. Don't you go worrying about that. No, I'm gonna take care of you. Iron Man. Night Watch. Yeah, Steve Buscemi. How about a silent? I love that it's like Steven. It's just Steven. We have a Crash and Burn Hulk. We have a Ghost Rider. Is this one going to be good, this Power Blast? A little tiny bit of paper loss under the F there. Cool. I've got a box of Chinese Lorcana that you're trying to decide on. Why would you get it and why wouldn't you get it? You know, talk yourself through. That's an easy one to figure out. Also, how much is it? Yeah, like look, it's even like they give you all that stuff, and even the information inside like is being transferred to these cards. Don't trust cards from the mid-90s, folks. Because then you get a really cool looking freeze frame like the Spider-Man and it's damaged to absolute shit. Blade. again, in probably his worst era, and a Thor 2099. So it's 60, whereas an English box of the same set goes for around 240. Might as well get it then if it's 60 bucks. Do you want it to play or do you want it to collect? There still are, by the way, I'm complaining, but there's still enough usable stuff in here that, you know, I'll be able to get these out to patrons. It's just, I sure would have liked to have been able to have a great cool box to give away. We have Elijah. We have an Iron Fist from Maximum Carnage. We have Crystalline. That's got to be an X-Men 2099 character, right? X-Men 2099, yeah. Quicksilver and Fabian Cortez for Blood Ties. I still think we could Gambit bad or damaged card. Jeff could glue together bad cards and randomly throw them at someone and say Gambit. I'll throw them at AJ LaCasio. We have a Warlock by Mike Manley. That's sick Morbius. Really awful Ravage 2099, which is, that's repetitive. It's a redundant phrase. Outlaw. And a sick, I mean, it's funny, like, you get, and then when you get, like, the Generation X stuff with the Chris Bacalo art, and it's just so good. All right, here we go. The Fabian Cortez voice actor was unhinged. I mean, to be fair, weren't they all, though? Isn't Fabian Cortez supposed to be unhinged? We got an Andy Kubert Rogue. Shug. Crash and Burn Iron Man. We have a Crystal. Oh, that's cool looking. I don't know who the artist is on this, but that's a great Crystal card. We got a Wolverine freeze frame that is damaged. I mean, you probably can't tell. You can't see it very well, but I very much can. You see it down here. All the like little white dots. How about as Logan said, a suspended in piss card with the Spider-Man here. Oh man! All right, here we go. Let's see. Make sure. Hopefully, we can get everybody a piss card. Black Cat from Maximum Carnage. That's a really good one. I just dropped these cards, and I don't think anybody minds. Junk pile. We have Cersei and Captain America. And a Silver Sable with that SB right up here. Oh, man. Go. Let's work through this. We got 3 packs total left. We have Elektra and Daredevil while Elektra's in her bald phase. Like you can see, look, you see that lettering up here? That's from the goddamn package. Sick Wolverine though. How does that look? Does this look good? See any damage on this? That Wolverine might gem. Maybe we'll try that Wolverine. Maybe we'll send that one in. Is it worth the $18 gamble? Typhoid Mary. This one is, I believe, Steve Lieber. That's a great card. That is a really great looking card. Strange. Look at how they Image Comics everybody up. It's so bad. Fatal Attraction. If a random person comes into your hotel room, it's just a bed covered in cards, and discard a raptors, and they may hear you cussing fucking cards, you're damaged. Yeah. Uh, yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's Logan saying that the bricking took her hair, so that's fair. We have a Human Torch and a Dagger, Morbius, and Deathlock. So, in case anybody was wondering if this is 1994, it is. All right, two more packs. We have a Maximum Carnage. I like that Spidey. That's actually a great looking card. It's a modern version of the Ditko design, which I really like. Ghost Rider 2099, not going to lie. Love, love, love the Ghost Rider with the chainsaw energy in the character. We have a Gambit and Professor X. I mean, that Professor X, this is like one of those situations where they're like, find everything that has a stop sign in it. And there's like the corner of the stop sign in one of the pictures. And you're just like, is that? All right, we have a Dexter Morgan? No, that's not right. Oh, jeez. Let's see, maybe we can get this Spectra etch thing. Power Blast or whatever. It looks good. No, it doesn't. Just kidding. All the shit on the eye is damaged. See it? Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Nova. That means doesn't go in Spanish. Sick Abomination card, though. Maximum Carnage Cap. Or like Capsimum Carnage. We have a Bloodhawk. 2099. And a Rogue and Iceman. They were an item for half a second. Blood Ties. Blood Ties was that post-Fatal Attraction X-Men and Avengers crossover, if I recall. We get a freeze frame Punisher coming at the end here. We have a Black Widow. We have a Venom freeze frame that is, of course, damaged. Wouldn't be a freeze frame without some damage. We got a Blaze by Ron Lim. That's cool. We have a Professor X and Jean Grey from Fatal Attractions. We have love, love, love this art on Sister Nil. That is sick as hell. Random. You're telling me, buddy. Speedball and Night Thrasher. Boy, how is that all not drug related? A standard Captain America superhero card. It would be pretty sick if it wasn't damaged at the bottom there. And a freeze frame Punisher that might be still damaged. Cool, cool. I thought this one might have gotten away with not being damaged, and then I looked here. So, well, I mean, that's the half the box, folks. It's not, it's not really much to write home about, but that's the gamble that you take when you spend $200 on a box of cards randomly, and you don't realize or research the fact that they could brick straight to hell. So that is what it is. We are. There we go. Maybe we can send this Wolverine off. It might be a very low. This is Series 5. They call it a first edition. It's Marvel Universe 1994. So Series 4 is the box that you opened, Dre. So Series 4 is the one where they all create that big puzzle piece of one picture. That's the first post-image artists one. 3 is the one that has like the characters floating on, a cosmic background, and the 4 is when they all make a puzzle of the 9 cards. damage or not, can you hold on to any you don't grade or send to patrons? I mean, yeah, I can hold on to them, but you'd like to complete a binder via yeah, Dre, I can hold on to every damaged card and not, if you want to put them together. This is 1994. I have the other half box. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, but folks, that's what I have with that has the damage. These are ones that I'm going to go through and give away. I'm also going to go through and pick all the Ron Limbs out and yell at him to sign everything and be a generally abusive friend to him, because that would be cool. But hey, you're all great. Thank you so much for watching. If you see me at San Diego Comic-Con, don't be afraid to say hi. I'll be the me. I'll be the Jeff walking around here. You guys know what I look like. And if you don't, figure it out. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful day. I will maybe do a Friday mailbag, although it's going to be a lot of effort to get from the convention back to my hotel room. It's about a mile walk and then a $10 ferry. So we have that going on. But so anyway, you guys are great. I hope you have a lovely time. I'm going to get back to setting up and unpacking, because I did just get to my hotel room. But have a lovely day. You're all wonderful. Enjoy your week. And if you are at San Diego Comic-Con, make sure you say hi. Okay, I love you. Bye.